pop star, not a doctor.
Little jazz action.
Says she rep a whole different block, so I blocked her.
Ain't no but the music on, so I can't hear you talking. I'm just looking.
How us athletes eat around here after our first workout of the day.
You know what I'm saying, man? Gotta eat great.
What you wearing, bro?
What you mean?
What's that?
What's that?
Just fucking.
It's a light Monday. It's Monday. Touch up Monday. Touch up Monday. So it's like.
So you guys, I want to bring out this video on Zaire Wade just because we all know just recently Zaire has signed a G League contract to join the Utah Jazz affiliate team, which is named the Salt Lake City Stars. So you already know we're going to go over this, and let's just talk about on how Zaire Wade got in this position with his basketball career. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. Now let's get to the video. So first thing first, let's talk about Zaire Wade. Now we all know Zaire is currently 19 years old. Throughout these past few months, we all have been waiting to see what was his next step for his basketball career. And as you can see, we finally got our answer. It looks like he will be suiting up for the G League for this upcoming season. So I'm very proud of Zaire Wade. Throughout these past 2 years has been very stressful for him because he just been trying to find out what's the best route for him. And as you can see, he did decide to take the post-grad year. He went to Brewster Academy after graduating from Sierra Canyon for his senior year. And honestly, before we even talk about Brewster Academy, let's just talk about the Sierra Canyon situation. Now, we all know he graduated in the class of 2020, which was last year. He was at Sierra Canyon for his senior year after playing at American Heritage School for his junior year in Florida. So basically, when Zaire Wade was a junior at American Heritage School, he wasn't really receiving that much of college recognition. Like, he was only holding a few college offers. So that's why he decided to move across the country to Sierra Canyon and play alongside with Bronny, because he felt like that he was going to receive more college recognition and most likely get more offers. And honestly, he did receive more recognition, but a lot of stuff happened at Sierra Canyon. That's why things didn't go the way how he wanted it to go for him, because he was dealing with injuries. If you guys do not know, during the beginning of his senior year, he tore a ligament in his right ankle, which held him out for a few games. But here's the thing, right when he finally returned and got healthy back on the court, that's when all the controversy came between his dad and the head coach, Andre Cavalier, because Andre Cavalier basically took Zaire Wade out of his lineup and he just wasn't in the roster at all. That's why Zaire was sitting on the bench throughout most of his senior year. And also, don't forget, Zaire was playing alongside with 5-star Brandon Boston, 5-star Zaire Williams, who was both in the league, Terrence Frank. He was playing with a lot of top guys, and including Bronny James. We all know Bronny, he was a freshman in high school, so of course everybody wanted to see Bronny. He had to get his playing time. So basically, more of the story is the head coach wasn't doing Zaire Wade right. And of course, Dwyane Wade was not having it, because of course D Wade wanted to see his son ball out for his senior year and everything. Zaire Wade is on a mission. He's trying to make it to the league as well. So the fact that he was sitting on the bench for his senior year, it really did mess him up, and that's why he had to go towards that post-grad route, because he basically had to redeem his senior year. And as you can see, everything turned out well for him, because he now has signed a contract in the G League to play for the Salt Lake City Stars. And also to remind you guys, back in his junior year, before he even went to Sierra Canyon, Zaire Wade was averaging 20 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. So I know I see a lot of comments on Instagram and stuff. They saying like, oh, Zaire only averaged 4 points at Sierra Canyon and stuff like that. He only played 3 games. Look, I understand on why everybody is saying all that stuff, just because he was injured and he didn't get to play like that. But when you look at the year before that, he really was getting buckets. He was putting up numbers, and he was at that school by himself. So honestly, if he didn't get injured for his senior year, things would have definitely been different for him. It just, he was playing with too many top guys, which was basically taking his spot. Like, you know what I mean? If you're playing with top 5-star guys and stuff like that, Zaire was only a 3-star player. And to remind you guys, during his senior year at Sierra Canyon, well, during the beginning of his senior year, they did bump his ranking up to a 4-star, right? But right after he got injured, he tore his ligament in his right ankle. That's when they dropped him back down to a 3-star, because he was not playing at all. So ESPN definitely had their eyes on Zaire. They wanted to see him do his thing, but it was just a minor setback for a major comeback. Now let's just go over his Brewster Academy situation. So when I look at his stats at Brewster Academy, you can't really find anything just because of the whole COVID situation. A lot of their games was private and also delayed as well. But I did find a few of his scrimmages stats. So throughout 5 games, his first game at Brewster, he scored 13 points and he won that scrimmage. His second game, he scored 12 points and he won that scrimmage. Third game, he scored 11 points and he won. Fourth game, he scored 11 points, 5 assists, he lost. Fifth game, he only had 7 assists and a loss. So those are the only stats I can find throughout his post-grad year at Brewster Academy. Of course, they played more games. It just, I can't find the rest of his stats just because of the whole situation with the COVID and stuff, of course. And on top of that, he was playing alongside with Devin Carter, who is currently at South Carolina. And South Carolina did recently send Zaire Wade an offer throughout this past summer. So at the end of the day, I'm just very excited for Zaire Wade. He will be suiting up for the G League for this upcoming season. It gets no better than that. There's no point in him even going towards the college route if he got connects like that. His pops is D Wade. You guys, I understand a lot of people is upset that he decided to, you know, just follow his pops lead, which is exactly what he was supposed to do. Because if I was in his shoes, I would do the exact same thing. I don't care if he even was a 5-star player coming out of high school, man. Like, literally, if you had an opportunity to go straight to the league, take that opportunity. I don't care how you get there. Everybody got their own way to get to the league. You know, like D Wade told him, embrace your path, embrace your legacy. So this is his path, this is his legacy. His pops D Wade did not put in all this work for no reason. Of course, he's a Hall of Famer and stuff like that, but he want to make sure his kids win as well. So Z Wade currently is next on the list, and D Wade is going to make sure that Zaire gets himself established in the league. And I'm just very excited because regardless, Zaire has been putting in a lot of work on his own. He's 6'3", 180 pounds. He has an NBA body. He just need to get bigger, stay in the weight room. He's a left-hand shooter. He's a point guard. He's really flashy with the ball. Zaire Wade know how to run the offense, push the offense, run fast breaks, get his teammates wide open shots. He's a left-hand shooter. He plays similar to his father, D Wade. Like, for real, you guys. He know how to create space with his shots. He really is a talented player, you guys. Like, for real, he's definitely versatile as well. Spot up shooter. Like, he can do a lot of things, and I see that his bounce is getting up there even more. He's been doing windmill dunks and all types of stuff. So Zaire Wade, he's really an NBA bound type player. It just, he got to prove to everybody that he's ready for the league. Honestly, people just feel like he hasn't proved himself enough to make it to the G League, which is understandable just because of all the stuff that happened throughout his basketball career. But at the end of the day, he got a good opportunity for him, a big opportunity actually, and of course he's going to take it, man. Like, for real, he's been putting in a lot of work without none of us knowing. So we just got to see how everything is going to turn out. We're going to see how he play against all these professional guys, and yeah, we just going to see how it all turns out for Z Wade, because at the end of the day, he know exactly what he's getting himself into. I definitely want you guys to leave your comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. Till again, we out.